like me.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Fox's Job. Today I'd like to talk to you about a movie that probably caused the recent Ebola outbreak. Today I'd like to talk to you about a movie that probably caused the Holocaust. Sorry. Today I'd like to talk to you about a movie called Howard the Duck, which is really bad. Just so we can spare my feelings, we're just gonna go ahead and get started on this one, because it's gonna be terrible. Today I have a guest, Psycho, from Smash Bros.
Welcome to Fox's Job.
This jazz music makes me think this movie couldn't possibly be.
Oh shit, it's George Lucas. Never mind. No.
And so we open up on a world, logically enough, and I knew you were going for this, filled with anthropomorphic duck creatures.
And so begins the sensation that swept the internet nation. Furry porn.
They interview this month. My little airbrushed beauty.
But not everything is gumdrops and duck tits.
Oh no, it's a quake.
Oh god! It's the plot!
Casey, did you hear something?
For seemingly no reason, Howard the Duck is ripped from his home, sent flying through several different apartment buildings with very few people caring, instances of furry porn, and plot hole.
Giant font. In space!
After landing on Earth in a way that probably should have killed him. Howard finds himself surrounded by GIMP wannabes, who then, for apparently no reason, send him to the nearest metal band.
And also, strangely enough, they seem to be completely cool with this alien falling out of the sky.
Weird.
Kids allowed!
Hey, wait a minute! That's my day!
I said out of the way!
That's the reaction we're looking for.
You little freak! You get away from my friend! You filthy
Satan sluts! Awesome!
Wasted! Wasted!
Yes, Howard. Hide. The movie can't find you if you're in the barrel.
Talk about a rotten day.
Fuck your buns. After Howard finds his way to the safety of the barrel, we see the lead singer of that death metal band, or girl metal band, or girl metal band, as I like to call them, attempting to go home through an alleyway, which always works out for people in these movies.
Just saw your show! Oh, righteous lady, love you!
When a couple of punks who were up to no good started making trouble in her neighborhood, she got in one little fight and this duck got scared and said, "Where am I?"
Where am I?
Oh, well, the light's up there on 9th Street and the bus stop's at the corner of Powell.
No. I'm asking, what is this place?
Cleveland?
Cleveland? Uh-huh. That's a perfect weird name for this planet.
Planet? No, that's the city. The planet's... You don't know the planet? Oh, well. The planet's called Earth, I think.
You think? This girl's name is Beverly, and she's going to be taking Howard home in just a couple seconds to try and help him find out how he got to Earth, but not before the music helps us figure out what's going on.
I don't know why you're not talking to me. I don't know what went wrong.
I sure do love it when the movie gets explained by the music in the background. It makes me not have to, think at all.
Something started to change inside of you, and right out of the blue, two friends with such a lot to give.
Listen! You got someplace to go?
Beverly explains that she has a friend who'll probably be able to help them, but tonight they just need to get some sleep, which leads to this lovely / disturbing scene.
That's a crime. Creepy. Not as creepy. When did Scrooge McDuck get in this film? How can he afford blooming ducks? That's adorable and all, but it's also a disturbing invasion of privacy. That's gonna go dry.
So the next day, Beverly and Howard head over to her friend's house as discreetly as possible.
Excuse me, can I help you with that?
Yes.
Ignore my garbage bag!
Beverly's friend happens to be a very eccentric lab assistant, and I'm using eccentric with air quotes you can't see. He's also incredibly stupid.
We're about to see if subject has any abilities we don't have here on Earth, any, shall we say, superpowers. Howard! Can you bend this?
What are you, crazy?
Howard, can you burn a hole through this with some kind of eye laser?
Admittedly, any one of those superpowers would have vastly improved the film.
Howard, quit holding out. I want you to concentrate and read my mind.
Right. You're thinking, they know I'm a phony. They know I'm a yo-yo.
No, Howard, that's what you're thinking.
Phil?
I want you to look into the future and tell me what you see.
Horrible box office ratings.
After being subjected to the eccentric scientist's point of view, Howard gets pissed and decides this isn't really the best way for him to get back home. He then goes on a job hunt.
Hobos. 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 Hobos.
Now, you do know why you were sent to me?
And now for the only funny thing Howard will ever say.
My continuing streak of bad luck?
You've been sent to me because I'm famous for finding jobs for little slackers like you. That's right. They send me all the psycho cases, all the misfits, all the phonies and the fakers.
Why, just last week, George Lucas was in here.
I think I got just the position for you.
So Mrs. Rump So Big does find him a job, and then he gets fired. Because of this.
I need that creepy little dude in here to clean this place up. How am I supposed to run a class?
And then some soul searching.
I like my music for this scene a little bit better.
For a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes, a curiosity. Dust in the wind. All they are is dust in the wind.
Close my eyes. Only for a moment. He's so sad. He's so sad.
Hi there, how are ya? Good to see ya. Yeah, same to ya. Urban jungle, jeez.
What is that? That's a duck. That's a duck, man.
I fucking love that guy. You know, whatever happened after he was introduced to Howard, it probably shocked the very foundation of his reality. He probably divorced his wife, lost his job, moved to Antarctica, became a monk, lost all his money gambling, stopped being a monk, came back, married his wife, divorced his job. Then he went on to rock other faces, master of the universes. Some say he was a man, others a god. They were both right. Or was I?
After soul searching, Howard realizes that Beverly is the only person in this world who understands him and that he needs her to carry on.
Who the fuck are the Box Boys? I want to know about them.
So he heads back to the bar, takes out her manager, and gets them out of their contract, at which point Beverly takes him back to her place.
Okay.
Movie? What are you doing?
Mr. Macho.
Movie?
What do you mean? Okay.
Stop!
It was a joke.
No! No!
Listen, I'm pretty tired.
It's just that you're so incredibly soft and cuddly.
You did this to me, Internet! You did this to me!
Why?
You did this to me!
Why?
Come on, Howard. I was just kidding. Good night.
My God. This relationship, it defies all the laws of nature.
Beverly's lab assistant friend has brought two finally useful people into the film. They think they know how Howard got here and how they can send him back.
Dr. Jennings is in charge of the astrophysics lab at Dynatechnics. Now, on the night of September 8th...
That's the night that Howard landed.
Yes, now, on that night, we were initiating our first full-scale test of the laser spectroscope.
This was shot during the experiment.
It was just a routine procedure meant to measure the density of the gases that surround Alpha Centauri.
And locate a missing student named Ferris Bueller.
Deviation, and we lost control of the laser spectroscope.
It was most certainly Bueller.
Some unknown force was redirecting the laser beam from its original target so that it hit your planet instead. When the beam hit, you must have been caught up in a massive energy inversion which literally dragged you through space back to the power source here on Earth.
I determined this while trying to catch Bueller.
The scientist tells Howard that he can easily send him home tonight. All he needs to do is head over to the lab at a specific time, which he does, which leads to this joke.
What are these alarms?
Something's happened.
What's happened?
I don't know.
That is really cool.
Right. Hold it. Security.
And in a few moments, you'll see what happens to people who watch this movie.
My eyes! It exploded again. It was terrible. We have no right to tamper with the universe.
So, the laser exploded, and the scientist got hit by the backblast and is now currently being probably possessed by an alien. And the police are... Oh, and holy shit, is that Jim Brass? Anyway, after a failed escape attempt by Howard from the police, which involved holding a police officer at gunpoint, Howard, Beverly, and the scientist all escape. But the scientist isn't feeling too well.
Toss something.
Doc, you're in shock from the explosion, and you're imagining things.
Watch where you're going, damn it!
Bueller. Listen, an evil has landed. The world is in great danger.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Feels like something inside me. Gnawing at my guts.
Urge to find Bueller.
Come on, give us a break. Don't close your eyes.
The pain. It's like I'm transforming inside. I'm afraid I'm about to become... Bueller. I'm dead.
Yes, you are.
You think that's funny, Jennings?
I'm not Jennings anymore. The transformation is complete. I am now someone else.
I am now Edward R. Rooney.
Howard, Beverly, and the scientist decide that they should probably take refuge in the building they almost hit, which happens to be a place they can also grab some food. What the hell do you serve in this kind of restaurant? So they're all sitting down enjoying a nice dinner while the demon explains his backstory.
I am now one of the dark overlords of the universe.
Dark Overlord of the Universe?
That must be quite a responsibility.
Tonight, the laser beam hit the nexus of Summonus.
What is that? A suburb of Cleveland?
It lies beyond the planets. It is a region of demons.
You know it as Jersey Shore.
I hope you're getting all this.
Howard, what I'm getting is that this man is very, very sick.
Just as you were brought down here accidentally. Tonight, the laser beam released me from that region of demons and pulled me down into that lab.
Small universe.
Alas, they do not believe the Dark Overlord, so a quick demonstration of his power is in order.
Fuck condiments!
How the hell did you do that?
My powers are growing.
Watch out!
It is time now.
What's that?
It is the code key. It will activate the laser spectroscope when I use it tonight to bring down the other Dark Overlords.
The others?
Now he's got a whole gang.
After the Dark Overlord reveals that he's going to be using the code key and the same laser technology to bring down the rest of the Dark Overlords, well, Howard attempts to take the code key, but then it's taken by rednecks, and then they get angry at Howard and try to kill him, which is understandable. And then that leads to one of the funniest scenes in the whole fucking movie.
Put him down! Howard may be a duck, but you people are animals! He's my boyfriend!
That's disgusting.
You're not making me proud to be a human!
Let me just pay the check and I'm out of here. Ow.
In an attempt to save Howard, Beverly reminds the Dark Overlord that the rednecks have the code key, upon which point the Dark Overlord opens up a can of whoop ass. So in synopsis, the Dark Overlord captures Beverly, leaves Howard for what he presumes dead, and then continues on to go and attempt to bring more Dark Overlords down. Howard, not being dead, and also being chased by the police, catches back up with his stupid lab assistants, and they go cross-country in a really ridiculous chase scene in an attempt to stop him.
Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police.
And now, to speed things up. And at that moment, that duck knew. He done fucked up. No, Howard's still alive. And he still has to use some Deus Ex Machina to get a laser gun, which is there for some reason, to defeat the Dark Overlord in a pretty good fight. And it would be much better if it weren't for the fact I'm rooting for the Dark Overlord.
Destroy them with lasers.
I'm so fucking high right now.
Dr. Jennings?
Howard, it's not what? The evil's not inside me anymore. The explosion must have released it, and it's loose.
What about me?
What about you, bitch?
Here.
Well then, I suggest we get Beverly and get the hell out of here.
Oh God, it's my ex-wife! You took the kids, what more do you want? You evil bitch!
My ex-wife being a cool design for a last boss to a video game aside, Howard ends up defeating this boss with lasers. And then, unfortunately, due to the fact that more Dark Overlords are coming down the tube, has to destroy the laser emitter thingy-mabob.
The machine, Howard! You gotta destroy it! Blast it! Get him!
No, Howard, don't. Huh? We'll never get home.
30 seconds to arrival.
Get him!
Goodbye, Duck World.
Get out of there! Run!
10 seconds and counting to arrival.
Over here!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arrival.
Thank God they filled the laser with fireworks.
The world saved, except for the fact that Howard's still with us, which is pretty much just as bad as what else was going to happen. He goes on to...
No!
So that was Howard the Duck. My thoughts on it? Honestly, that was the worst movie to come out of anything Marvel I've seen in a while. Just in general. New stuff's great, but oh, you gotta remember there was so much old, bad comic movies. The only redeeming factor for this entire movie is its main bad guy, who honestly deserved a movie of his own. And I would totally watch that. Second thing, slightly redeemable, is the effects, which are very good for the time. They all look very nice and they're drawn together well. But otherwise, I just can't deal with the stupid puns, terrible acting, demonic-looking midget ducks, and just everything else. This is the Fox, signing off.